Today's video is going to be all about 3 meals. It's a travel day, so let's get to it. I'll make you my favorite oatmeal in my Jetboil. First thing we have is the Jetboil. This comes with the top. Here's the propane mix. Here is the Jetboil cup itself. And what I didn't know is it has these flames on it, and they get redder as the liquid gets hot. So when you have the lid on, you can see that it is ready to go. I am going to use some oatmeal. This is old-fashioned oats, not quick cook oats. Chopped walnuts. I have oat milk, Oatly. I love that kind. I have the rest of my blueberries, finally. A little bit of pure maple syrup. I just got back from the shower, so that's why I look like this. Sharpie and I went for a walk. Now I'm hungry. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my Jetboil here. I'm gonna add a cup of milk and shake it up. Pour this in, and you can see everything is a mess from last night because I don't pick up until I'm getting ready to go. We're gonna take our oats and we're gonna add half a cup. We're going to take our cinnamon, and this is just really however much you want. I sprinkle it in, I like quite a bit. It's probably half a teaspoon, I would say. And I have my maple syrup, and this is usually about maybe a teaspoon or 2. Get this started. Propane is really low, so it's going to take a little bit longer. I'm going to stir it all together. I'm going to blueberries. If they're cold, that's going to take a little bit to warm up. Walnuts. It's a handful. My hands are tiny, so I'm going to add just a couple more than a handful. Just keep an eye on it. Once this gets to a boil here and it starts to foam, which it's doing right now, I'm going to put the cover on and I'm going to turn the heat off. And that is going to set now for just a couple minutes till it gets thick. Now this part depends on your preference. As you can see, I've got my oats in here and it is thickening up, starting to come together. And look at that. Woo! That's a good shot right there. This is delicious. This is, like I said, my favorite go-to meal. But next we're gonna do a lunch wrap, so stay tuned. It's time for lunch and I'm starving, so I pulled over on the side of the road and I'm gonna make this wrap really quick. I had this idea to mash up some chickpeas, take a wrap, put some peanut butter on it, and I took some celery, apple, half an apple, and a few grapes, and I chopped those up to the same size. And then I'm gonna sprinkle some raisins on top. Man, oh man, is that good. I'm probably gonna have 2. Hi and welcome to dinner. So tonight I'm going to make a tofu broccoli stir fry with rice noodles. First step is to get this tofu nice and brown. I put a little bit of canola oil in the bottom there. It has a higher heat temperature for the cast iron cooking than olive oil does, so I used it, and I'm going to be using some sesame seed oil soon. I just sprinkled a little bit of sesame oil on top of that tofu. Let's see how it's doing. That's looking pretty good. It's getting there. Tofu's looking just the way I like it. Nice and crispy. Now I'm going to add the broccoli. It's time to start my rice noodles, and they are super simple. Just put a pot of water on to boil, add the rice noodles, and turn the heat off and let them sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Simple. I am all out of bowls, so to this NutriBlend cup, I added about a tablespoon of soy sauce or liquid aminos. I added a teaspoon of sesame oil. I added a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and a pinch of crushed red pepper flakes. While I'm waiting for my noodles to soften, I poured the sauce in to the pan with the broccoli and the tofu, and I turned the heat off after I mixed it around. And then pretty much it's done. I just need to wait for the noodles, drain those out, rinse them with some cold water, which I don't have a way to do that, but I'm gonna hope that it works out just fine without rinsing them. Add them to the pan, and then it's time to eat, and I am starving. What do you think, bub? Yes, this meal is Sharpie approved. He likes it.